Welcome to Channel B Update. I am your host, Jordan Roberts. We have a lot to get to in this episode, but first we have our Channel B's own Parker Sanders with our events report. Tell us what's coming up, Parker.
Thanks, Jordan. Well, there's a lot going on at Briarwood this week, so let's take a look. This Thursday night is the band's Christmas concert, All Is Well. The show starts at 6 and you won't want to miss it. Exam week is next week, so don't worry, we'll make it. And after exams, school is out for Christmas break, so hang in there, everybody. We've got this. That's all that's coming up. Back to you, Jordan.
While we are still in a time of Thanksgiving, we'd like to share what some of Briarwood's own veterans had to say about their time in service. Take a look.
What's it like being married to an active duty military member?
That is a big question, but it's a lot of new things that I have to do, always moving around and not knowing where I'm moving, and having to be strong and figure things out everywhere I go.
What's one of the advantages to having a spouse on active duty?
It kind of rolls into that. We get to live in different places and see places I would have never imagined living before. And when we lived in Europe, we could travel all over the place, so that was a big advantage.
What's one of the disadvantages to having a spouse on active duty?
The same sorts of things. The fact that I don't know what he's doing a lot of the time or where he is, and that can give me a lot of anxiety, but I have to learn to rely on God and be stable because I still have to take care of my kids and be the rock in our home when he's gone. So I rely on God so that he keeps me stable.
What's the difference in everyday life between having them at home and when he's deployed?
Same things. I have to do everything when he's gone. So I have to take the kids to school and pick them up and cook dinner and put them to bed and all the laundry and taking out the trash and all the grocery shopping. Everything is on me.
What branch did you serve in?
I was in the Navy.
What rank did you achieve?
I retired as a commander.
How many missions did you go on?
Endless. I have no idea. Hundreds.
What's one thing you miss from the military?
The camaraderie, the team aspect of working with people and doing cool stuff.
What's one thing you don't miss?
Family separation. I was away from home a lot.
Thank you all so much. Y'all are heroes. Coach Wise is back sharing more wisdom with us this month with everything from Old Testament law to the end of times and aliens. Here's Copeland Hawley with another episode of Wise Words.
Thanks, Jordan. Now we're here with Coach Wise. Coach Wise, what is the significance of the Old Testament laws for Christians today?
Yeah, so I would say we got to decide, one, what laws we're talking about. In the Reformed tradition, you have civil, ceremonial, judicial, moral, things like that. And so kind of looking at the laws, seeing which ones are ceremonial that Christ could have fulfilled, civil in the sense of like were they just for Israel, and then moral as in all time for everybody outside Israel. But if we go with the confession of the Westminster, it talks about general equity. So it's kind of like the principle of the law. So there's a law about a parapet around your roof. Like none of us hang out on our roofs, right? So if you didn't put a parapet around your roof and someone fell off, then you're liable for their murder, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're not going to do that, but the general equity would be make sure you have a fence around your pool. Mm-hmm. So like, a neighborhood kid doesn't fall in and drown because then you could be held liable. So stuff like that. So it all depends on what the law is and how does it fit looking at Old Testament in correspondence to what we see in the New Testament.
Yes, sir. And for our next question, when will end times involve nuclear warfare?
I'm not probably the best one to ask for this because I don't offer this doomsday scenario. Being that I do lean post-millennial, I don't think nuclear weapons are the end times. I think actually there will be a lot less war, a lot less fighting, more joy, more happiness when the end times comes. just where I stand. Now, other teachers in the school, they would disagree and probably hold to that view, but I don't.
Yes, sir.
Mine's a little bit more fun and correct.
Do you believe in aliens, and how could this relate to your faith?
So, this is an interesting question. When we think of aliens in the sense of like the, big-eyed, green, gray-headed things, I don't think those exist. I do think at some capacity there has been encounters of humans with things we would call aliens. But if you look at the history of UFO or alien encounters, it always seems to be that the aliens or UFOs are a little bit more advanced in technology than what the humans are at the moment.
Yes, sir.
And so if you go back in time, the UFO alien encounter was a little bit more advanced than what they were now, and now we're in our time with technology, and it seems like aliens and UFOs are more advanced than what we are. And so it grows with us, making me think that not necessarily there's something else out there on another planet, but mostly that there are spiritual beings who will make themselves known in certain ways to entice people to try to interact with them, and that pulls you away from what Christianity would say, as in not practicing witchcraft and occultic practices and things like that. So aliens, yes, but what do we mean by aliens? Interdimensional spiritual beings is what I would probably give it. So
Let's go now to the world of sports and see what Austin Johnson has for us. Take it away, Austin.
Thanks, Jordan. Well, I had a chance to sit down with two of Briarwood's basketball coaches and their players who have eclipsed the 1,000-point mark in their career. Here's what they had to say.
So what does it mean you score 1,000 points?
Obviously a lot, because I've been working to it since I was in 8th grade, and I've practiced a lot of wins and hard work went into it.
Who do you credit your success to and why?
Probably my mom, because she's always been my coach and I've never really played for anyone else. And then my dad, because he spent easily over thousands of hours rebounding for me in the driveway and pushing me to work hard and bringing me to the gym every day. And the Lord for giving me the ability to play.
What's it like playing for your mom?
It's a lot of fun. We get to talk a lot about things we can do better, and I think it's brought us a lot closer together. We've been through a lot basketball-wise. It's cool.
Bet.
So what does it mean to you not have only your son, but a player who can score 1,000 points?
It does mean a lot. It's a proud moment for a father. But I think Drew would be the first to tell you this wouldn't be possible without his teammates, and just the way that our team buys into our style of play, which he certainly fits in well with, has added to the opportunities that he gets. And it's a proud moment, not just for Drew, but it's like I told our guys, it's a proud moment for our team as well.
In your opinion, how hard is it to score 1,000 points?
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do. It's hard. I think the hard part is what's done where the lights aren't on and it's not game time. Just knowing the hours that Drew has spent working on his game, working on his moves, working on his shots. Is a special moment to see how his hard work has paid off, and he was able to eclipse the 1,000-point mark.
Only 3 years too, that's pretty impressive.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it is.
Congratulations to you both, and good luck the rest of the way this season. Now back to you, Jordan.
Briarwood is spilling over with talent. Thanks so much, Austin. Well, it's time to find out what the weather is like outside. Let's go to our own Ezekiel Jones with a look at the forecast.
For a forecast you can count on, here's Ezekiel Jones with Channel D Weather.
It's cold outside.
Wow, I'm so feeling the Christmas spirit now. Well, Christmas is right around the corner, and we thought it would be fun to find out what some of our teachers' favorite songs were, and if they would sing a little bit for us. Here's what we found under the tree. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Do you want to sing it for us?
No.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
I'm going to go with Oh Holy Night with a side of Joy to the World.
Awesome. Do you want to sing it for us?
That's a negative. Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas song? Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Do you want to sing it for us?
No.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Do you want to sing it for us?
Of course. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
Yay!
Yes.
That does it for this month's Channel B update. We'll see you again next year. See what I did there? With more of all things Briarwood. Until then, God bless and go Lions.